Afternoon everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing the last video of Roxy's Journal of Stitchery for this year. And let me see my schedule. Oh, it's going to be Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm going to be whooping it up with my family and Lulu and Steffi, and I hope you are all whooping it up with your family and having a fabulous time. So I'm putting it all together. Now I mucked around with this today, which is not Christmas Day. I'm obviously pre-recording because I'm heading off to Australia in 6 days. No, a week. So I've had to put the steam ahead and get on with it. And so I was chatting to Mum today. I finished all my stitching on it pretty much, I think. And I was saying to Mum, oh, I'm fretting, I need to do my video and I need to figure out how am I going to put this together. It's really long. And so what I did was, I literally, this is the front. This is going to be the front, this one. That is going to glue on there. Now, because I couldn't find my original book that I was going to use, I don't know where it is. But anyway, this book is slightly bigger, and so you could just see it, and I didn't like the color of it, so I put some book page. I've just literally glue sticked some book page on there. So what I did was I actually used clips to clip this on, and then I used it as a guide to start doing my accordion folding. So one way has it the fold this side, and then this way has the fold that way, so you kind of go like it's an accordion, so it will pull out. Then what I've done, and I haven't actually looked at it yet because it was all in a very fragile state. Some things didn't go perfectly onto the page, others did. I can come back and stitch this because I'm not putting a backing on, so I can come back at any time. And I haven't done all that stitching, I'll just do that at a later date. That's crooked, but doesn't matter. My bird sees over on the fold, but I don't mind that. And then there's my chipmunk, and then I love that. And then I just added one of my fabrics, and I just after all of the beiginess of it all, I just wanted something bright to glue down onto the back. So that's how I worked that out. So I then just took my iron and ironed. So I put iron on there. Then I've lifted it, iron that, lifted it, iron that, lifted it, iron that, all the way to the bottom. And then I did the same on this side, ironed, ironed, ironed. So that gives you your creases. So my next job to do is actually to glue this all in place. So what I need to do is actually I'm going to use PVA. PVA is a great glue. It's a universal glue. It's non-toxic, good for kids. It glues, this one's in Italian, wood, cork, paper, cardboard, fabric, felt, leather, laminated plastic, something rigid, and or other telai. I don't know I can't remember how you translate that, but it glues everything. So what I'm going to do is actually, I keep saying actually because it's an actually kind of day. I'm going to squeeze the glue out and mush it around in the center so there's a good coverage. But I'm not going right to the edges because my piece is slightly smaller than my book. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glue and I'm going to go around here like so. So I have to do this video in bits because there's a few steps. And I'm glad I left the little tabby thing on here on the edge there because, and I might just go like this as well. It's so thick it's not going to ooze through, so there's no worry about it being, you know, big clobs of glue. Except for that oozy bit there. I don't want that oozing out the side. It needs to ooze that way. And then I'm going to smush this around so it kind of sticks. And then I'm going to take this. Where's my, it's a dry wet one, but anyway, I don't know if I put enough glue on. I probably need more. I'm going to take that and put it on, but then I'll have to open it to kind of position it. So I'll just pull this out I want this to go over a bit further. I'm going to squish that down. So at least I can just see the peekaboo of the old book page there and not have to worry about it being gross. Okay. Oh, I've got to sit down. Instead, the situation is, look at the glue all over me, is different on the other side. Now that folds like that, that's correct. And that goes like that. And I may re-iron my creases if I'm not feeling, if they've moved or I'm not so happy with them. So that's going to sit on top. Then I'm going to flip it over and I need to do this. Now this is the back. My issue here is that this fabric is thin. So I've got to be a little bit more careful with the ooziness of the glue. Not that it really matters. It's just for me. I'm not selling it. It's mine. So here what I'm going to do is just put my glue on here, smoosh it about, and then I'll come and dab glue under edges that need to be glued down. I can go almost to the edge here. I probably need more glue. I do love smooshing the glue. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. Now, I've forgotten which way is the up of my book. I'll have to look into that. Let me see. That is it. So it's the right way up. Okay, and then this is going to pop on here. Actually, I think I will put this like that and open this out a little bit to make my life a bit easier. And where I have my crease, I need to put my page down. So I've got more glue than what I needed. So I might grab a wet one, like a wet one, and just wipe off the excess glue. And I'm not, like that fabric I would love to thread paint, but I really don't have the time to do it. Otherwise I would have done it. To be complete, I would have thread painted that. I think it's a fantastic one to thread paint. I'm just going to take off the excess glue. Not that it's going to stick together because there's nothing going to be touching it, but I feel better about it. So I just put that there. Now we need to get our creases back happening here. That folds like that. That one folds there, and that is, see, look at that. It's probably, how thick is that? It's 3 inches thick, which is not too bad actually. I thought it was going to be fatter. It's about 3 inches. So it's sitting nicely in there. And then I need to do something here. I'm obviously not going to leave that plain. So I'm not doing anything on my back because I don't have time for that. In an ideal world I would, but I had this that I was going to put on my other box. Now this is going to live in here because I was going to put it in the other one, but this book is bigger and so it fits better in this one, and this is completed, so it has its nice little mat in there that I needed to stitch that down but didn't, but I will do that one day. So it's going to sit in here, I hope, and it's the perfect height. I don't want to put it in now while it's drying. You could probably, actually, I probably should clamp it, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to clamp it on with the, I was going to say the pegs, but the paper clips. That one is so hard, I can't even open it. Maybe I could get that one on there. I just want to paper clip it on just so it's, I mean, it will stick, but just to make sure while we're sitting here chatting. So my next job is then to do this, and I've already thought about my layout. I don't want to do any more work. Now this is a beautiful piece of embroidery, and so I'm just going to rejoice the embroidery, but I'm going to do a little bit of a composition on it. And so all I'm going to do is I'll cantha stitch that down. I'll cantha stitch that, and then I'm going to add this over here. I'll trim off the excess, I think. put that there. I think it was going to go about there. I'm not going to do any thread painting. And then I'm going to have this here, and I'm going to stamp on here. Mum suggested that. Thanks, Mum. Field notes. And I'm going to do it separately. Like I could have just done it down here, which would have been really nice. But sometimes the stamps don't do a good job. And so I want to do it on something that I can remove, like, you know, do it again if I don't like it. And then the bird's going to go there. I just felt like it was more complete with the bird. Actually, I'll put the bird like that. All of that's going to chop off. I'm going to chop that off. Actually, this is going to move up higher. If I say that one more time, I think I'll shoot myself. Yeah, that's better. No, I liked it better down. Even though there's a gap up there, it's okay. I'm going to put that there. And the bird will go there. So I'll just stitch around the edges of all of that. I was thinking I might cut that flower out just so it's not interfering with that over there. The bird needs to come over here, and that's it. And then it's going to glue on there, and then this is going to sit. I have tested it. It should fit in there. If it doesn't, I'll cry, but I think it does. I put the book in and it did fit. So I did think about you know, having gluing in some ties on sides so you could tie, but I don't think I will. I think what I'll do is just wrap something around it and just tie it so that when I want it, but although I didn't, and then I can just undo it, and then I wanted to be able to lift this, and then you could just pull the book out and look at it. That's how I wanted it to work. Okay, so what I'll do tonight is stitch all of this down. I think, I need to stamp that first. I'm going to stitch this all down, and then I will glue it on there in the same way I glued this to the book cover, and then I will come back and just show you the completed project. So there we go, very exciting, very excited about the whole thing. Okay, so I am back, and it's kind of finished, in the sense that there are a few little bits and pieces that I still need to do, but I'll just do them over time because I need to get moving on other things. So I put it in this box. It fits perfectly. You ready for it? Ta-da! It's in there. I've just glued this on with just the PVA, and I just stitched that and stamped field notes, canted there, and just stitch that down. I didn't want to do any more than that. So I can literally just pull it up like this, and then here it goes, out it comes. And this is exactly what I wanted. And you're not even looking at the back. So I actually love the back. I love all that sort of thing. So I'm going to keep it. There are a few labels and things that I need to embroider on, but I can do that at any time. So you just pull it out like this, and there you go. I need to do stuff on them. I did finish that, and it just is an accordion long strip, and see how the creases, ironing them, they've stayed, and they'll become more and more impressed as it stays in the box. This was my least favorite bit here. Love that. And there, and then we go, and then we get down to the bottom, and then we have our last page. So that is it. So I'm looking forward to seeing your completed projects. Super fun. I'm very pleased now how it turned out. I was stressing a little bit when I was getting towards the end, like what was I going to do? Like this was what I was thinking, but I didn't know how I was going to do it, but it was actually really easy. I'm not concerned about how the pages are folded, because as it's an accordion, you just pull it out and you still see it in its whole. Like it's not pages that you flip sort of thing. So very, very pleased with how it turned out. I could tie something around it, but it's sitting quite nicely, so I don't actually think it needs it. And I'm absolutely thrilled with it, and I'm thrilled that it fits in this box. I might do, I can't find my tag. I've got my, my little tag that I made. I need to find that and attach that as well. I put it somewhere safe. When you put things in a safe spot, you can't find them. But anyway, I'm going to make something to go in the pocket there, and I'll put all the prompts on that as well. So that is my project complete. It tucks nicely in the box. Someone will open that box one day and say, "Ooh, what's this?" and very, very pleased with that. I need to make, I got another one of these boxes. I need to make some more. Actually, I should go and see if they've got any more and gather them up, because I really, really love making this. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us on this project. Next week is the new project. Can you believe it? I've got to get my head around that before I go away. And yeah, on to the next one. Hope you're having a wonderful time. And what date is this one going up? It's going up. Oh, it's going to be Christmas Day. So happy Christmas, Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.